evening and thanks for tuning in. I'm Jenna Budell with the WJTS News. A Petersburg murder trial has been rescheduled. The trial of Ed Fox has been set for July 26th of 2021. The 64-year-old Washington man is charged with murder, burglary where serious bodily injury occurred, and burglary to a dwelling. This comes after Fox's estranged wife, Sharon, was found dead at the bottom of her basement steps in July of 2020. According to police, interviews with Fox were met with omission of facts or incorrect information. Fox did admit that he was in Sharon's house, knowing that she was dead days before calling a welfare check on her. Final pretrial hearing is set for Monday, June 29th at 9 a.m. to hear pending motions. An arrest warrant in Crawford County led to a drug bust in English. On March 25th, deputies with the Crawford County Sheriff's Office served an arrest warrant in English. The person police were looking for was found and arrested. During the arrest, officers noticed drug paraphernalia in plain view. Officers eventually got a search warrant for the residence, and officers found the following items: approximately 23 grams of a white crystal substance that was eventually bagged and field tested positive for methamphetamine, approximately 335 grams of a look-alike substance, green plant-like material, miscellaneous prescription pills, approximately 30 empty Ziploc bags of various sizes, digital scales, smoking devices, and a grinder that contained a white crystal substance. The occupants of the house were arrested and charged with 1 count of dealing in methamphetamine of an amount of 10 or more grams, 2 counts of possession of methamphetamine of an amount between 10 and 28 grams, 1 count of unlawful possession or use of a alleged drug, maintaining a common nuisance, dealing in a substance represented to be a controlled substance, possession of marijuana, possession of paraphernalia, and possession of a substance represented to be a controlled substance. All charges filed in this case are merely allegations, and all suspects are considered innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. The sheriff in Vanderburgh County wants Indiana lawmakers to get tougher on people who speed away from the police. Sheriff Dave Wedding showed support of a plan that would increase the penalty for anyone who flees from police. The sheriff says police chases put innocent bystanders at risk. He says lawmakers need to give local authorities the tools they need to help keep their communities safe. Indiana already has a red flag law aimed at keeping guns away from dangerous, violent, or mentally ill people. And the top prosecutor in Indianapolis says he supports taking that law nationwide. Marion County Prosecutor Ryan Mears says he supports President Biden's call for a national red flag law. Mears says Indiana's law has helped prevent crimes and suicides, so expanding its reach to all states would be a good thing. Indiana lawmakers do not want to see a repeat of last summer's vandalism and destruction. The state Senate approved the proposed law that would protect monuments and statues across the state and would punish cities that allow them to be destroyed or damaged. The plan came after protesters spray painted the Soldiers and Sailors Monument in Monument Circle last summer. Opponents say the proposal protects property and not people. The plan now heads to Governor Holcomb's desk. Another DuBois County resident has died from the novel coronavirus. The county recorded 1 new death and 3 additional cases on Friday. This brings the countywide total of COVID-19 cases to 6,049 and 117 deaths. The county's 7-day rolling average for all positive tests is 3.5%. To see a breakdown of the county's COVID-19 cases by age group and for more information, visit coronavirus.in.gov. The total number of Hoosiers considered to be fully vaccinated against COVID-19 continues to grow. As of Friday afternoon, 1,352,363 residents, or 24.95% of Hoosiers 16 and older, have received the 2-dose series or the single-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine. To make a vaccine appointment, visit ourshot.in.gov. The Du Bois County Health Department has released guidance for gatherings, events, and extracurricular activities. The capacity of each gathering, event, or activity is based on the number of people the venue can accommodate while maintaining social distancing guidelines. Event organizers are asked to take measures to make sure attendees are socially distanced. These include using multiple entrances, designated seating, one-way flow of attendees, and ground markings. Face coverings are recommended everyone attending the event. Venues should outline steps to ensure the event space is appropriately cleaned and sanitized, and additional hand washing or sanitizing stations are available. Remind guests to stay home if they feel sick. Venues are strongly encouraged to provide event staff or volunteers to monitor and enforce these recommendations. A proposed expansion of Indiana's private school voucher program would be scaled back under the new state budget plan from state Senate Republicans, while still boosting spending on the program by about 25%. The two-year state spending plan presented Thursday would increase overall school funding by 1.2% the first year and about 3% the second year, slightly more than a plan the Republican-dominated House endorsed in February. The revised voucher plan is expected to cost about 1/8 of the total K-12 funding increase. Nearly 150 school boards across the state have passed resolutions opposing the voucher program expansion. A job fair is coming to Santa Claus. Lake Rudolph Campground and RV Resort in Santa Claus is hosting a job fair on Saturday, April 17th at the Lake Rudolph office. The job fair will take place between 9 a.m. and noon Central Time. Those interested are invited to attend the job fair anytime and are encouraged to fill out an online application beforehand at lakerudolph.com/jobs. All applicants are welcome. College students, high school students, retirees, and others are encouraged to apply. Guests attending the job fair should arrive at the main entrance to the campground and will be directed where to park. For those that are not able to attend the job fair, apply online by visiting lakerudolph.com/jobs. An event encouraging residents to branch out their gardens is coming back to Jasper. The Jasper Park and Recreation Department and Patoka 2000 are holding their annual tree giveaway on April 23rd at 9 a.m. at the Parklands. It'll be a drive-through event and all CDC COVID-19 guidelines will be followed. This year's seedlings are from the state nursery and will include red bud, white pine, sugar maple, red oak, persimmon, tulip tree, pecan, American plum, black cherry, pawpaw, northern white cedar, and white oak. 1,400 seedlings will be handed out this year, and each person is limited to 4 seedlings. Now we'll be back with more after this on 18 WJTS.